should be alright. Now, where'd my darn robot go? Darn robot. Well, hello everybody, welcome back. I'm AlMadwrite, and usually I don't do this, but I felt up to it, and I decided, why the heck not, I'll do another stream. It's not like we have a shortage of hours in the day or anything. So, for those of you that weren't here last time, I'll recap. The mission from the Valentine Detective Agency introduced us to a nice elderly couple who are searching, well, not elderly, their daughter's only 19, but a nice older couple who gave us this boat to sail to this harbor. It turns out that the daughter might be somewhat confused on whether or not she's human. We did a bunch of stuff around this town, and I said goodbye. Leaving a lot of questions unanswered, a lot of questions that I actually do have some answers to. First of all, our new friend, Vim. Do I still have it on me? Vim, yes, Vim. This is actually a parody of another soft drink, much in the line of our dear friend Nuka-Cola. Vim is a parody of the brand called Moxie, which is officially the state drink of Maine. And the story of Vim very much parodies the story of Nuka-Cola. Vim was set to be Nuka-Cola's main and only rival, in this area of the world at least. We know way back in California it had the Sunset Sarsaparilla Corporation to take arms against, but here, apparently somewhere close to Maine, they did not. They had to do battle with Vim. Vim, of course, being sold actually as a health tonic rather than a soft drink, but same difference. And everything went hunky-dory until one of the employees was caught punching a woman at a bar. Yeah. But the sales from the drink started to decline, and the owners were unfortunately forced to sell to Nuka-Cola at just the wrong point in the war. Like, absolutely just the wrong point. There's my dang robot. What keeps taking you so long? And, through my research of this unique product, I happen to have learned a couple of tricks here. Now, we'll see if it is, in fact, intact or not. I do have more quests to get to, I do have more things to go shoot. But for now, I gotta check this rumor. Because if this turns out to be true, then not only am I... well, you'll see. It's back at the National Park, the place where we fought a bunch of ghouls earlier today. If it's there at all. This is all hearsay I'm going on, so consider this a Mythbusters version. Is that what I said? Nope. Okay, never mind. Oh, great. Barrels. I hope the camera's picking this up, because this is ridiculous. Of course, I am ridiculously overpowered, so basically this is the only... A powerful board, ladies and gentlemen. A powerful board. A piece of wood that does more damage than another piece of wood. I am ridiculously overpowered for this mod, in case you guys weren't... mod expansion. In case you guys didn't already, you know, get that. I am ridiculously overpowered. But yeah, back at this... back at the park here. If I look hard enough, I should be able to find... Is this it? Nope, this is something else. From what I've heard, if I wander in the correct way to the north of this area, I guess it's... this isn't where I was supposed to be. Darn it, you random plane crash confusing me. Okay. Back to the park. If this rumor holds any truth to it at all. If. Then I should be able to find something very special by going in the right direction. I was told it was on the road from here. On the road. Bear with me for a minute. This is probably going to take a while. My sense of direction is terrible. Does this count as a road? I don't think this counts as a road. Yeah, that leads back to the airplane. That's not what I wanted. Okay, so this is a road. Let's follow this for a bit. Let's follow this. Just checking. Stupid bushes. Okay, well that takes care of that. That ain't it. Here's a road. This is a road right here. Let's go down this for peace. For a spell. Oh. Well, there's the wolves I ran to earlier. Just in case. I could swear my sources aren't usually wrong in this regard. My sources just aren't usually wrong, but I suppose there's a first time for everything.
Nice.
Let's try this one last time, just so I can say I did a thorough search. You're all witnesses. I looked for it. Oh, there you are. Jeez, you stupid thing. Okay, step one. Get to the park. Step 2. From the park, proceed in a generally northerly direction. Along a road. But there is no road. Okay, just never mind, I guess. These are not the droids I was looking for. So, anyway, back to the game, I suppose. We did get some extra missions back there. We're supposed to look for this missing guy. Attack a raider gang that's holding a ship. Go and kill a monster that's holding a territory. Help out all these people again. And then go back and talk to the drunk guy who's going to lead us to the synths. I'm fairly disappointed that the thing I was looking for was not here. There's a lot of controversy surrounding this object. If only I could find it. It does not seem to be where it's supposed to be. But you know what? That's okay.
Resuming normal operation. Analysis green. Neutralization operation complete.
So we're just gonna tackle these as they show up. And maybe along the way I'll find the thing I'm looking for, who knows. Was I possibly in the wrong area the whole time? Trapper. In case you haven't figured it out by now, the Trappers are the current version of the Raiders. So there's that. Looks like they were being held off here for a good long while. Now, wait a minute. If I do this, then the road north of here... Again, there is no road north of here, so apparently I got some bum information. But supposedly... Aha. Nope. Darn it. I don't know. We'll just go along this road a little bit just until I can make sure I haven't found it or have found it. We will see, I suppose. Hey, look, a bunny. Is a bunny. Something like that was going to happen if I came in here. Aha! Bullseye! Ladies and gentlemen, the official Vim style power armor. It is T51. in here. But yes, official Vim style T-51 power armor. There are 2 sets that you can have in the game, 3 officially apparently. And this was the one thing that kept Vim alive. The official Vim power armor was the one thing keeping the brand recognized. Now, we'll be fine. So, yeah, apparently my information was not wrong. It turns out there are 3 separate suits of Vim power armor on the map, but you can only acquire 2, because the third one is apparently completely underwater in a wrecked ship, and the second one is somewhere else. Trappers were once ordinary fishers and hunters that have been driven mad by the horrors of the island and its fog. So, yeah, there's an example of the Trappers faction of Raider. Apparently they carry the native harpoon guns. But we'll get to meeting those in a minute. Right now, I'm gonna take my new oddly Mountain Dew colored power armor and check on this, because this wasn't here before, I don't believe. Search for Howard Dunbar. Yeah, check on the missing guy. I was told to do this last time I was in town. Found him! Not in one piece, but I found him! And of course, while wearing the power armor, it's not the best defense, but it is a pretty decent defense against any creatures that would be after me. So no matter how big and bad this supposed fog crawler turns out to be, I should be well enough armed against him to take him out. We'll have a very lively discussion over explosives and gunfire.
Hostile target. Threat analysis. Green.
Got him that time, didn't you?
Complete.
Exterminator's Chinese officer's sword. They've been pushing exterminator equipment for a while now, but then again, we are surrounded by crabs. This is apparently supposed to be Maine, or at least an area near Maine. Where is my other gun? I'm gonna need more guns. Shotgun will do, I guess. Fog condenser components. We need these in order to fix the things that filter out the fog for the people. So, got that one taken care of. Now, use the modules to repair the fog condensers. And if I repair all 4 of these condensers, I will hopefully help the island in its time of need and push the fog back ever so slightly, if at all. So, that's good. Guy didn't even get to do his first job, huh? And it spins. And it lights up. 'Tis a fancy looking thing for sure. Now then, Where is the other one? The other three, I should say. And no, I'm not worried about using power cores. Believe me, if there's one thing I have at this point, it's power cores. I actually found one just the other time while I was walking through the city. I just didn't bother to pick it up. I thought it was around here somewhere. There it is. Where is back to life? This is apparently the way that the settlers here gather water. And it's apparently also useful as a type of motor oil. Who knew, right? You can turn fog into motor oil. From what I understand, that's some technology that London might need. I understand they have great amounts of fog. Or at least the people that I watch on YouTube tell me that. Complete power modules. Oh, it's the crabs. The crabs don't like it when you turn on the power, huh?
Analysis green. Security operation successful. Resuming normal operation.
And of course, this is the rest of their water gathering technology here. Black bloodleaf, the very specific variety that only grows in this area, which is only useful for... It doesn't seem to be working. Nope. But hey, that's another quest done, and maybe it'll have some junk to do with stuff. Got that one. Clear the trappers. Eliminate the fog crawler. Let's go after this fog crawler. I wouldn't be surprised if it turns out to be a frog, honestly. That movie Cloverfield, when it came out, my science teacher at the time swore that was just a close-up of a frog. That, like, they superimposed a close-up of a frog where the monster was supposed to be, and that was it. See, the thing is, when you come to this area, you can buy stuff from the shops, but for the most part, you have whatever gear you have whatever items you have on you. So, you know, I'm not going to get any more encumbered, or should I say any less encumbered. And here we have a member of the Trapper faction, which I'm just going to shotgun in the butt right now. Shotgun in the butt. Did I go in the wrong direction and head towards the boat instead of the place I was going to go? Wouldn't be surprised. I tend to do things like that for some reason.
Repairs to primary systems to ensure continued operation.
Bottle caps, ammo, stim packs. Ammo. Blowy-uppy stuff. Radstag. Chemical boxes. Well, this isn't a boat, that's for sure. If there's one thing this is not, it is a boat. Oh well. I bet this is on the way to the boat, though. Yeah, the boat's in that direction. I was going this direction, which is towards the farm. For those of you that saw the first episode of this, there's a crazy old lady in town that claims to be the last descendant of the richest family in town. And that the island is somehow sentient and has cursed her and her family until she dies. So what I'm doing is I'm going back and righting the wrongs that the island has committed against her family. I'd hate to say it because a lot of people aren't going to understand when I say this, but I get a very Collinwood vibe from this place. I honestly do. Very dark shadows, very Collinwood. But of course, nobody's going to understand that because you guys only had that stupid Johnny Depp remake to watch. And I feel sorry for you for that, because the original is better. I can tell people about the original Dark Shadows and tell the youngins about Once Upon a Time when there were 9 planets. Back in my day, Pluto was a planet and was darn proud of it too. Well, hello. It seems I do have a random viewer. If you'd like to speak up, feel free to. Also, you can watch the playback on YouTube. But please do remember, any comment that you put will be on the video and thus up on the internet for everyone to see and hear. So, please try to be civil at least. And we should be coming up on the farm at any minute now. Well, maybe not any minute now, but I'm going to go to a farm to kill stuff. That is the basic rundown of everything I just said. Sand Police comments, I remember watching the original Dark Shadows. Yeah, I do too. It turns out that my parents were actually huge Dark Shadows fans. And I remember them, like, making tapes of it from the TV. They'd have the recorder plugged into the VCR and everything. Like, I had the old black and white versions of Dark Shadows, not this newfangled color. Of course, that was still far after the show had aired and stopped being popular. I can't imagine what it was like when Dark Shadows was actually popular. My word. So then, Mr. or Miss Sand Police, I bet you weren't expecting to see a Fallout 4 video referencing Dark Shadows, but I honestly do feel a bit of Collinwood in this. You know, of course, varying horror movies as well. The Fog, of course. Certainly a bit of Ghost Ship here and there. Bit of Resident Evil, bit of Silent Hill, you know. Very unnerving, very spooky-ish. But I'm still getting a huge, major Collinwood vibe. Well, that is not what I had expected. That definitely does not look like a crab to me. Apparently from behind at its ultra-hard shell is not the best way to attack this situation. It looks more like a bug than a crab, I'm sorry. Apparently it is very offended by my comment. I'm a crab, dirty. I'm gonna kill you. You look like a bug. I'm sorry. You look like a bug. And now I'm out of ammo with this gun too. If there's one thing I've always learned, buy twice as many bullets as you think you need. And there's that. Raw frog It looks a lot like a bug. I mean, I guess it could be some kind of crab, but it looks like a bug to me. Looks like a giant praying mantis. Especially on the boat ride in. I mean, I don't know if I don't really remember if Collinwood is supposed to be near a sea or a lake or anything. But when you drive in on the boat for the very first time and you see the area just slowly pan out from the fog in the darkness in the night, I instantly got more a Collinwood vibe than anything else. No vampires in Fallout, sadly, so we're not gonna get any Barnabas, but we do have a lot of zombies, so we can have his little brother. Was it his little brother or his half-brother? It's been so long, I don't really know the details anymore. I'm just gonna warp myself back over to the Beaver Creek location. It turns out Beaver Creek was actually a very popular arcade/bowling alley. I bet in its day it was very much like Chuck E. Cheese. Yes, giant piles of spooky, scary stuff. We get it, we get it. Sometimes the loading screens just get so long and so tedious. But then again, they let you play with it, and that's more than the others guys do. So going all the way down here should bring us to this boat that the town wants us to commandeer from the local yahoos. I should probably change to my other gun that has more than 3 bullets in it. That sounds like a very good idea right about now. To be honest, I'm not good with rifles. To be honest, I'm apparently not good with that much of any kind of gun. Or I wouldn't have taken several hundred shots in order to get to the point where I am now. Your 3rd playthrough already. I've seen a lot of people playing Far Harbor, and they're like speeding all the way through it, but Far Harbor actually seems like a proper expansion, unlike the Automatron. There he is. Unlike the Automatron, that really looked enacted more like a side quest, but this area has a full map and its own full set of side quests. I'm very impressed with this. I mean, this isn't just a new thing that unlocked some stuff in the Commonwealth. This is a brand new area, a world within its own. A true proper expansion pack, if I've ever seen one. I only just started playing it today. My dad bought it when it came out, but I only started playing it today. Bit of a spoiler warning here. Us and the Fort Nerd folks haven't really been doing so well of late. Had a lot of issues to take care of. I actually did a stream earlier today as my first journey into the Far Harbor, but I figured, why the heck not? Let's just do it again. At least one good thing came out of it. We gotta say hi to you and whatnot, so... And I picked up this new, very much Mountain Dew looking power armor. You know what? Something just occurred to me. If I remembered to use my grenades more, I might have an easier time fighting things. Just a thought. Yeah, I might as well go melee on these guys. I do like to have a sniper rifle, you know, just in case, because you always end up needing a rifle. You always end up needing a shotgun. You know, it's just things you need. This is a shooter after all. Unyielding combat armor. 45 to 70 caliber? I don't remember that one. I don't have any clue what on earth is actually going on, but my robot seems to be taking care of it. Or it was, at least. Or he was, wherever he went. I can hear his laser. He's around here somewhere. Exactly where, I have no clue, but he's around here somewhere. He usually is. He does lag behind significantly. And to think, I gave him the special legs so that he'd be able to keep up with me. I'm also wearing power armor to make things even more ridiculous. Speaking of power armor, it's apparently not a raid boss unless it's got some big daddy armor of its own, I suppose I should let you in on that joke. A number of my audience beforehand have seen me play this, and at the time I acquired Raider armor, and they equated it to the Big Daddy from Bioshock 1 and 2. Just gonna keep hacking away at the guy. It's messy and it takes a while, but it works. I'm actually not going to take the pieces of power armor that he's got. I'm afraid I'm kind of already wearing some, for all the good it's doing right now. But then again, I am sitting here letting everybody shoot at me while I run up and beat up people with a stick, so I don't guess I'm using the smartest tactics in the world. Well, the armor's gonna need fixing when I get back to the base. So, at least I can. I don't know how most people do it, but I've suddenly got the hiccups. No, that's not what I was going to say. Oh, there's the way up. I take great pride in managing to collect a ton of scrap, just so that I can have it for whatever situation comes up. Oh, great. Now where'd he go? Excuse me, dead people are not supposed to get up and walk away. Where'd he go? Excuse me, Mr. Dead Guy, I wasn't done with you. it's an RPG, really. You're supposed to collect everything you can get your grubby little mitts on, and most of the time it's the only way you survive. I mean... Oh, great. There are more of you. Seriously. Well, wherever they are, they've met my good friend Mr. Robot. I don't have a name for him. I should probably come up with a name for him. Great, I'm stuck. Oh, don't tell me. He got stuck down there. Woohoo! I made it. I'm out. Now where the heck is he? And where the heck isn't he up here with me? He's around here somewhere. I can see his laser. He's firing his laser wherever the heck he is. It's probably not helping that I'm running around in the big clunky suit. Duct tape, scissors. It's not that I need a big stash of things, of course. I've got plenty of junk back at my, well, I was going to say old base, but new base. I recently moved. I've been shacking up at the Red Rocket truck stop, you know, the place that they have in the opening, basically, but I got tired with it. It was kind of small. It was really cramped. Trying to have 4 people, 2 robots, and, you know, a super mutant hang out all in the same area just isn't conducive to a quiet, friendly environment, so I kind of moved house a bit. Oh, hello. There's an entire thing back here. Well, la-dee-da. That's where you were, you annoying little so-and-so. Is my robot out here with you guys? I'd like to report a missing robot. It's big and red and has death lasers on it. Has anybody seen it? Oh, get it out of my face. That. Yes, I know you all want attention, but I can really only beat one person to death right now, okay? Sir, I'm sorry, you'll just have to wait your turn. Of course, I could just pick up one of their guns and use it. Where'd he go? Darn it. I was hitting you upside the head with crap. That's my job. Okay, well, at least my helmet still works. That's good, right? Fish and a lamp. I've got to admit, they've got some pretty nice accommodations going here. I mean, I probably personally wouldn't stick around in this place, but hey, you do with what you can. I'm actually very pleased with the way Bethesda has portrayed the different raiders and their different customs and things like that. They they did very well. I am very upset that they cut out the other types of currency. If you played Fallout New Vegas, you understand what I mean. Oh, look. That's pool table. That's where it went. Oh, boy. So for those of you that don't know, back in Fallout New Vegas, which was done by a separate company, or was it done by a separate company? I don't remember anymore, it was a while back. My memory ain't what it used to be. But the thing there was, you were dealing with 3 separate factions. Well, not 3 factions, but you had the Wasteland, and you had the NCR, and you had Caesar's Legion. And Caesar's Legion used gold coins, where the NCR used paper money. And of course, the rest of the Wasteland still used caps. So you'd have to exchange caps and bills and coins. And they were all considered legal currency, so you could go anywhere and do anything with them. You could even use old world money if you had any. And that's one thing I miss. I guess a lot of people found it tedious and annoying to deal with, but I personally liked it. And I feel that they may not have included the currencies, but the different customs of all the raider groups definitely does speak to the ability. Like, they could have done it if they'd felt like it, or if they'd been given enough time. And I'm probably the only guy that's going to say this, but I definitely think that this game was rushed. Like, I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say that this game was rushed. You know, there's a lot of glitches in it, not that there's any way to avoid glitches in games like this. I understand that much, but it's like, oh, it'll be out in a month. Like at the press release, people were like, where's the new Fallout game? Where's the new Fallout game? And they just kind of said, oh, we can do it in a month. And then, like, everybody back at the office panicked and got it ready for sale at the last possible second.
I'm scraping.
Okay, there's a power armor stand here, which I can use, but then again, I could just go home and get a better suit.
You give that
Now, where did my little power stand go?
Some legend has it hailed from Yorkshire. Not entirely.
It was in here somewhere. It was right there. There it is.
Great shot.
The helmet still works.
You ain't on. You ain't wrong for this one. I might go.
There we go. The Vim power armor. Of course, you can customize the crap out of this, but I don't have the materials for that on me. I have them back at my base. Like I said, I switched from Red Rocket to Spectacle Island. I don't know if I said that or not, but yeah, Spectacle Island.
I hope Howard's okay.
Those fog condensers are back online.
Good. Our water supply was starting to get low. Wasn't sure how much longer we could hold out.
Did you find Howard?
died trying to get those condensers fixed. The man is a hero.
Yes. Yes, he is. I'll make sure we remember him as such. Well, I said it was paying
Oh,
work.
sure you will, lady.
200 caps should be enough.
Thanks. Glad I could help you out.
That makes 2 of us. Now, here's your pay. I've got to start making arrangements for Howard. So I'll say goodbye.
Okay, there's that. Now, where's What's-Her-Face? A lot of What's-Her-Faces and his faces around here, so, talk with Teddy White. Teddy Wright.
Curious specimen. Despite our friendly town doing its best to chase you out, we keep helping us.
So, yeah, there's another guy looking for me now that I've actually helped out the town sufficiently. But where's the engineer? What's her face?
Good to you?
There she is.
Don't underestimate
Mariner.
those trappers by the Azalea.
The MS Azalea is good to go.
I'll send the work crew over. And once we haul a piece of the ship here, the hull will be a sight to see.
There we go.
Doing its best to
Got
chase
her
you out.
done.
You keep helping.
And now for the crazy old lady.
Brooks is a mainland.
Old Lady Collinwood.
Grandpa
Old
George
Lady
rested
Collins, I
in peace.
suppose I should
Fuck
call her.
Rollins dead.
Wonderful. That's another chapter successfully concluded. You truly are the heroic avenger I hoped you were. With that fog crawler gone, we can send some folks up there to get the place ready for you. That's right. The farm is yours. Your own little piece of the island. It'll take work to get it up and running again, but you'll have help. And here's another 200 caps in gratitude for your service to the great Dalton lineage.
Really, it's no trouble.
Well, I hope you know how much it means to me that Grandpa George can finally rest in peace. Now, I don't have to tell you that the bonds of blood and family are strong as any a person can know. But if you ask me, the strongest among them is the bond that exists between 2 married people. That's why the last part of this tale is the hardest one for me to tell.
You were married. What happened?
My late husband, Daniel, was the best fisherman this island ever saw. He and his crew had a favorite fishing spot out by Brooks Head Lighthouse. One day, a day I'll never forget. I see Danny's boat pulling up with his crewmen all shouting and carrying on. Turns out some trappers moved into the lighthouse. No doubt because the island told them to. They're all crazier than a bag of morons. Their leader was having a little target practice. Shot Danny right between the eyes. Killed him, just like that. You go and get that son of a bitch. You make him pay for doing the island's bidding.
I'll make that trapper pay.
All right, then. Remember, trappers may be half crazy from the fog, but they still know how to use a gun.
To be frank, lady, they ain't the only one who's half crazy from the fog.
Doing its best to chase you out. You keep helping us ingrates all the same. I got to ask, why do you keep at it?
You're good people in some dire straits. Figured you could use a hand.
Huh? You running for office? Well, if that's the truth, we don't deserve it. Most folk here are set in their ways, yes? It makes no difference how hard you try to get in good. Heck, it took my family 3 generations before the Daltons would sell us a heel of bread. But there's a way. A downright insane way. We can turn even the most stubborn fool around.
I'd love to change their opinion.
Do it right. All mainlanders might get treated better. In olden times, leaders were chosen by something called the Captain's Dance. Legends say the toughest, meanest, and outright craziest holders chum the waters and lure out the worst the island can throw. Once the would-be captain killed the mirelurk or fog crawler or what have you, they'd invite the whole island to feast on the bounty. You do this, well, you won't be made captain, but you'll earn respect. Everyone's respect.
I'm ready to become a legend then.
You what? You crack me up. There's an old mirelurk feasting grounds by Emmett's Causeway. A treacherous stretch along the coast. Go there and throw any kind of meat you got into the water. All that blood and viscera will be sure to attract attention. And then wait. I'll make sure there's a witness or two. Prove to the rest of these clods you belong.
Okay, well, that's nice. I got a pop-up that said Hangman's Alley needed defending, and this power armor is lovely and all, but I really need to get back to the Commonwealth. No offense or anything. See, that view, coming here at night, and seeing that particular arrangement, that steeple, that house, all of that, it just reminded me of the Collinwood Mansion. And I'm not... Is Collinwood on the water? I don't remember, but they talk about Collinwood having a lot of fog, and they talk about it being dark and abysmal. And you know what? This place fits the bill, if you ask me. The power armor with the special jetpack attachment. So, I got some business to tend to. I don't know. Mom's here. I'll ask her. Was Collinwood on the water?
Just above it.
So it was. That's
a big giant rock.
That's why I thought about it. Yeah, it turns out that Collinwood was in fact near the ocean. So yeah, that's exactly why I thought of it like that. These people seem to have more cats every time I come round. I suppose in place of your daughter, you gotta get a cat or two. Okay, so I gotta get to Hangman's Alley. Hopefully, it won't be too late by the time I get there. I bet you nobody in the Commonwealth's seen a set of power armor like this before. I should really change out my robot, too. I don't want to, considering the robots are the more efficient companions, but I can't really sustain him out there. Spin the thing, spin the thing, spin the thing. Oh, and I hit level 60. I should
I saw something.
What the?
Exactly, what the? Come on, give me a hint here. Gunners! It's been a long time since I've concerned myself with the likes of you. Come here! Give me a hug! Arrgh, just plowing through everybody. I made it! And nobody died. That's cool. See, this is why I keep so many different kinds of scrap on me when I go places. Because stuff like this happens an awful terrible lot. to Spectacle Island so I can ditch this power armor. No offense to it, but I don't really want to stick around in it. This way you guys will get to see my base again. A quick review for those of you that have already seen it, I suppose. So this is Spectacle Isle. If you've never heard of it, then you probably haven't collected all the bobbleheads in the game. Because this is where the hidden luck bobblehead is. No faction ever actually asks you to come here, or at least none of the ones I had did. So it's just me and all of my companions hanging out. There's a few of them. I don't have all of the companions, but I have a good chunk of them. This is where I keep my power armor, and it looks like Mr. Vim Refresh will be seated next to my 50s and my 45. There's my Raider armor with special attachments. There's my Brotherhood of Steel. I'm not actually with the Brotherhood of Steel, I just killed somebody to get the power armor. There's my X1. So yeah, I needed to come here to get that off my shoulders, or off from around me, I should say. Nice place, handy. Rite of passage. I should probably get some meat to drop in the water. Yeah, I haven't actually finished the game. That might actually help me in a certain case. As apparently this does have some goings on with the railroad. But after that brief interlude, let's just head back to the harbor. Oh, and I've still got to pick my new perk. The bad thing is, I'm so far along in the game, I can't think of any real perks that I actually want. I mean, I don't think I need anything else, honestly. Riding the boat. I honestly don't know which ones I need. I could get Cam's last 200% longer. I guess I could just go back and do more of the stats. Reload all guns faster. That sounds useful. Unlike the rest of them. I'll tell you one thing. The darn perks in this game are not what they used to be. They're just not. I mean, I haven't really played 1, 2, or 3, or Tactics even, but I think I'd like Tactics if I got to play it. You don't hear anybody talk about Fallout Tactics anymore. It bombed, so yeah, it didn't go so well. I did play New Vegas, though. Everybody was very excited to play New Vegas at the time. I got pretty good at it. I was doing an okay run from my my survival. And apparently we have another new visitor. Hello, Miss or Mr. New Visitor. feel free to join the conversation with Sand Police, but I do warn you, the chat is live. It takes a couple of minutes to pop up, so hopefully I won't be rambling about the topic long past the time we're actually talking about it. And whatever topic you say will appear on the video when it goes live on YouTube after it's done being broadcast, so please be careful about that. Anyway, as you've already surmised, I'm playing the Far Harbor. I keep forgetting what they call it. It's not the Harbor, it's Far Harbor DLC. And after a light break to go back to the mainland to settle some accounts, I'm back to the harbor to settle some accounts with a brand new set of missions, Rite of Passage, Blood of Tide, and talking to old Longfellow. I should probably go talk to old Longfellow. That is the point of coming here, but I don't feel like it. I don't think I have any meat to drop in the water, but I'll go drop some meat in the water. See what that gets me. Wow, that's a long way away. Eliminate the trapper leader. Northwood Ridge Quarry. Drop meat in the water. Well, none of this is going to be a very quick trip, now is it? I'll warp over to the downed plane here and well, we'll get to it. Well, hopefully we'll get to it. It is apparently just all the freaking way down here. So that's good. At least it's only one direction. I'm guessing I'm just too OP for this map at this point, but I don't really feel the sense of urgency that they tried to imply with this. I'm sure if I'd been lower leveled, I mean, of course, I just about finished the main quest line before I got here anyway, so I was already really overpowered. And then there was the whole thing with the robots. The automaton expansion, whatever you're gonna call it, where I got my little red friend back there. I'll have me some poached angler. See you there, you darn fish? You don't tell me what to do. I eat you. I do need an excuse to eat some of this. Will you go over there and stay still? Of course not. They can't ever just cooperate with you. You have to... Oh dear. Well, this isn't going well so far.
Text analysis Access green.
Got him that time.
Operation complete.
I do need the extra meat. So that's something. I've got to say, this is a very promising horror expansion. This is the kind of environment when you're expecting things to pop up out of nowhere. Eden Meadow Cinema. Yeah. Last stand at Fort McGee. Night of the Fishman's Revenge. How very convenient. I am the Highlander. There can be only one. I really need to find the better melee weapon, but I just don't. I don't know where to find it. I mean, I know this isn't the best one, but it's what I have, and it's what I can find. Yeah, this is turning into a mess real quick. Well, hey, if they can stand there and mindlessly beat the crap out of me, I can sit here and mindlessly beat the crap out of them, right? That's only fair, right? Right away. And sit back up. Just for safety's sake. Well, I hit something. I don't know what I hit, but I hit something. Good boy. Just like with the ammo, you should always bring more medicine than you think you're going to need too. Just as a general tip for this game and for life and for every other game that you happen to play ever. That did not go well. That certainly did not go well. What do we have here? Potato chips. Ooh, these things. Contrary to popular opinion, these machines do in fact work. It is simply a matter of odds whether or not you can get the pie in it. So basically, if you want to sit here for hours and hours and hours pressing the button trying to get the pie, you can do that. And you will eventually get the pie. Hate that stupid monkey. Small fact about the pie, if you bring it over to the old lady who does the cooking in Vault 81, she'll say that you actually have her pie with you. And it'll only play once, and it's a rare occurrence because it's so dang hard to actually get the pie to start with. So there's that. Oh, hello. A key. A key? But why would I need a key? There's nothing locked in here. There's nothing locked around here. Nothing in the Coke machine. There's a pony in the bathroom. There's nothing locked around here, though. Why do I need this key? I will, however, take Nuka-Cola. Anybody who knows me knows that I am completely obsessed with the Nuka-Cola. And I'm also going to be collecting and not using any of the Vim that I find because it's basically the same thing and is in fact more collectible than the other one. So why... The door was locked even though I had a key. Why did I need a key? It didn't make the boop sound. I like when the lunch boxes make the little sound. Oh, so I turned off. Still don't. I gotta go 20 billion miles straight down. Pretty much just go straight down. It may be the post-apocalypse, but there's no sense in not using a perfectly destroyed road. Something tells me there's an ambush around here somewheres. Get up there. Yep, pretty much just keep following this road here. Where's my robot? My robot's not with me anymore, darn it. Where's my robot when I need him? Well, that was a gas station, I guess. Oh, free explosives. There's my robot. I'm getting the very distinct impression. Yep, there's some here, alright. Legendary Cooper. Take that. Irradiated pool cue. Great. Just a fancy stick, really. I'll take the meat, I suppose. Now then. Shouldn't be much longer from here. Shouldn't be much longer from here at all. explosions! 9 times out of 10, cool guys don't even realize they triggered the explosion in the first place. I'll tell you that much. Super mutants! It's been a while since I've seen super mutants. They are still vulnerable to laser weapon fire, right? Well, that's why I can't find the weapons. I'm looking in the wrong section. It would help if you look for the weapon in the weapon menu, you know? That would help. 7 shotgun shells, 9 10mm. Well, the thing with this is I can actually use this appropriately because it's a rifle. Yeah. And this is what rifles are meant to do. Of course, just because it's what rifles are meant to do doesn't mean it's actually going to do jack.
Secure location until perimeter is secured.
Just for that. Lightly peppering the area with some fire, you know, just to make a grand entrance. That should take care of most of my problems.
Hostiles neutralized. Recommend immediate repairs to primary systems to ensure continued operation.
Well, there's a super mutant stronghold taken care of. They don't seem to have that much now, do they? Bottle cap, fusion cell, laser sniper rifle. I don't have one of those, but minigun, nah. There he is. What's left of him. And that, in short, is why you don't mess with my robot. Gamma rounds, 40 rounds. Let's do some parkour. This map was not conducive to parkour. What is that? What is this? What's this? What's this? Lure weed. You need this to cook stuff with. The water even has a current to it. Ah! I'm being dragged away by the current. Well, that was fun for a whole 2 minutes. I will, and thanks for stopping by, Mr. and/or Miss Sand Police. I hope the rest of your day/evening is well for you. And speaking of which, hello, mysterious person who just arrived as the other person just left. I am AlMadwrite, and welcome to me playing the Fallout 4 Far Harbor DLC. If you want to speak, then please go right ahead, but do be warned there is a slight delay on what I say and when it takes for it to get to you. Also, any comment you leave will be left on the video when it reaches YouTube when it's done broadcasting. So, please be civil with what you say. Other than that, please just feel free to talk. I am currently...
Hello. Beginning lethal force.
Oh, it's a wolf. Wolves, that's what he's shooting at. You're a wolf that somehow has money and sometimes
operation.
Wolf meat, kickball, wolf meat. Yeah, I don't need any wolf meat. As it stands, I am armed with the sacrificial knife. I can't pronounce that word, so I'm not even going to try. I have a generous helping of explosions, which I use liberally. Trust me. I don't know why that one's in there. I have the recoil compensated 50 pipe bolt action, the overcharged plasma rifle, 2-shot 9mm, 10mm, and the 2-shot combat shotgun. I was running around earlier with the power armor, but I put that away for now. And I'm on my way to visit my grandma at the other end of the woods. Not really. I'm going to eliminate the leader of the local wild tribesmen who have been harassing the settlement that I am hailing from, at least for now. And the only way to do it is to go through this thick, spooky swamp with all this stuff in it. I'm not an expert at the game, but I do know a fair bit about it. Not about this, obviously. I haven't gone ahead and spoiled anything. You know, I like to keep my playthroughs organic. You'll see me get achievements and whatnot. This is the first time I've played this area. This is the first time I've done these things. So don't worry, I'm not completely stupid, just somewhat. I know I'm going to need to plant this fruit back at the farm. As review for those members of you that are just now tuning in, I'm helping the Far Harbor people before I actually do the main quest of the area. And I brought my robot with me. The robot, of course, is homemade from the automatron expansion pack. Steadfast machine gun. I actually might use that. I have some ammo for that. For those of you that don't know, I am a mostly scavenger type player. An old campground with explosives in it. Oh, I can sleep in here? Neat. Okay, I shouldn't be too far away from the Brooks Head Lighthouse. That's where I'm going. Did I do that? Well, he left. Anyway, the rest of you on YouTube who have hopefully been watching this, and thank you for watching this, and thank you for joining me, even if it was only for a second. I can't believe it. He's beating me with a stick. He's beating me with a pointy stick. just go down already? There. Now I'll take care of you so that you can finally shut up. This isn't even my final form. Area where you fight robots, you find a weapon dedicated to robots.
I see it!
I'm not doing so hot. A harpoon? Somebody shot me with a harpoon. Is that what you're trying to tell me? There. At least somebody died. Leathers. Yep. Some guy with a harpoon. This guy's got a harpoon cannon. You know what? I wanted an excuse to get one of these things, and now I have it. So thank you, Mr. Guy with a harpoon. You gave me the excuse I was hoping for. And considering the harpoon gun would probably be a better weapon than the sword at this point. It's not really. I mean, I'll take it for its comedic value, I suppose. Did I get him that time? I'm not even sure I got him. Well, I got him that time. Went straight through his eye. The bad thing is I have to be so close to him just to compensate for my bad aim. Oh, that was fun. Ah. I have ammo for this gun. Darn it, I just got your HP that low, dude. That's no fair. I'm the only one that's allowed to use potions here. Okay, there, that gun's out of ammo now.
Dead already.
Let me guess, we actually chased this guy so far away the rest of them would stop trying to attack me. Yeah, pretty much. Let's approach this from a different angle, shall we? You don't see me. took me like 7 grenades. Well, that didn't help any. Out of ammo, out of ammo, out of ammo. I got 4 shots left on this thing. Out of ammo. Recoil compensated rifle, maybe? Any wonder why this gun still has ammo above all the others? Okay, you know what? I know you're over there. Come out with your hands in general disarray. If anything was gonna smoke him out, it would be fire. Stop me now. Your fancy weaponry is useless against me now. Or not. Well, you gotta admit, there was a reason why I brought all this food.
Wait. Start.
Ooh, an assault rifle. I have ammo for this. I actually have ammo for this gun. Which means, at least while I'm here for today, time for me to use it. Now, where's old what's-his-face sides? I guess he's upstairs. Ramen meat. Well, that's a lucky find out here. I guess putting a plate in the washing machine wouldn't really be the most efficient way of dealing with it. Are you up here, Mr. Boss Raider character guy? Because I know if I were a Boss Raider character, I'd be sitting up here somewhere. There you are. I'm missing more railing is managing to block every single shot.
Can't see.
Didn't I just do this? And it's not like it affects the enemies the same way it affects you. Does it look like I'm bothered with running right now? Thank you. I'm doing better with this gun than the other one, that's for sure. Cooking stove. Hello. I was told there was a new perk list for this part of the game. Islander's Almanac. You have a 5% higher chance to hit animals in bats. Well, that's a magazine I never thought I'd see. Douglas's note. Caught some of my boys trying to steal some of the loot we took off that trader. Had to put a bullet in him to show the others, just in the leg. Put all the stuff in the trunk and dropped it in one of the fishing nets. I will hang on to the key. I didn't get a key off of him. In a fishing net, you say? Going down. Unlocking terminals? What is this going to do? Nope. 2.
Yes.
Got it that time. Spotlight control and turret control. They have turrets around here? Well, let's deactivate the turrets. For whatever the sake of it. He said there was a thing in a fishing net. Well, if there's any place to put a fishing net, it would be down here. Where the fish are. I would think. Maybe I'm wrong. Here, fishy, fishy, fishy. Ah, there is a trunk down here. Loot, assault rifle, fragmentation grenade, fragmentation mine. Oh, that certainly is a fishing net, but does that really count as loot? Well, there doesn't appear to be anything in this one, so I guess it does. Mini nukes. Oh, that's nice. Well, there doesn't seem to be much of anything up here to mess with. Bobby pins. Another locked first aid box. I'm going to continue to question the wisdom of locking your first aid box, but I suppose sometimes it has to be done. Oh, well, there's a dead guy. Well, that seems to be that. Let's close this out by listening to this mysterious A, B, C, D, E, F, G, J, K. Mysterious holotape.
Well, that settles it. I am 100% screwed. Damn this fog. You'd think a lighthouse would be easy to find, but not in this. Never seen fog like it. Can't believe I let myself get talked into this. How do I know that woman wasn't crazy? I'm starting to think her whole story was some fantasy she cooked up to get attention. Taking out one trapper to avenge her husband's death. Sounded easy enough. Now I wish I'd stayed far away from this godforsaken island. Shit, something's coming.
Oh dear. It looks like we bought into the wrong crazy old lady's story. Whoops. My bad, friend. Totally my bad. Well, it looks like that's all we'll be able to do for today. My time's slowly dwindling. But yeah, it was the second the second broadcast for today. Sorry about that. Hit my mic by accident. It was the second broadcast for the day. We did get some stuff done. Found the legendary Vim power armor, which I was almost certain was a myth at this point. But yes, it is true. You can find 2 full sets and a 3rd set that you can't actually use. Ooh, plasma cartridge. This seems like a great place for me to come back and fuel up. I mean, I got all my guns and stuff back now. I'll be able to put away all this other junk. I'll do that off camera though, so that you guys don't have to watch me go back and forth 50 million times. And I'll also check out what's up at that farmhouse that the lady said she'd let me have. Raw sap. I wonder what that's for. Okay, well, everybody have a good night. Check back with Fort Nerd, because I'm fairly certain when they get back, they're going to want to do something. Oh, hello. Power armor frame. Not a suit, just a frame. Well, isn't that convenient? Anyway, good night. Have a nice night, and continue to check in with Fort Nerd and myself when you have the time. Feel free to drop by. We do love to have company.